evening. Can you guys hear me okay? Make sure. Guys gotta laugh at my jokes. Hey guys, we did it. It's finally here, the moment that we've all been looking for. We prayed and wished for this moment our whole entire lives. And some of us have posted about it on Facebook twice a day for the past month. We, the class of 2016, are about to be alumni of Avon High School. I'll be sure to make this as quick as possible because Leighton Yana is already dying to ask a question. We walked into Avon Park High School thinking we were grown, and now we're graduating and we're finally grown. We've all affected each other, and now we're all going our separate ways. But no matter what happens, we'll always have our memories. And I'm here to remind you guys about all the embarrassing ones that you probably didn't ever want to be brought back up. I bring up the past like that crazy ex-girlfriend you just can't get rid of. So let's start off in elementary school. Recess was always a blast. Kickball and tag were the games to play. If you're playing kickball, you better hope you're on Casey Bateman's team, because if you weren't, she'd whoop you, literally. Casey got into a fight with a boy and decided to show him what out really meant. Let's just say she won more than the game that day. Tag, on the other hand, was just a simple game to play to pass time. I say simple, but it really wasn't that simple for Alyssa Cloud. On the first day of school, in second grade, she got too excited, and when she turned to run, she ran straight to a pole. I tried thinking about who dated in elementary school, but honestly, I think everyone was afraid of cooties, except for Paul Devlin.
Oh!
At the mature age of 5, he decided Madison U was the one for him, and he dropped to one knee and proposed. To this day, he denies it, but Paul, you admitted to me one time, and that's all the proof I need. In middle school, things became more confusing. We went from one teacher to like 7. It was so hard remembering everyone's name. There were too many teachers and too many kids, and the teachers didn't even have normal names. John Tavius Tucker knows all about that when trying to pronounce Miss Scheibsmeyer's name. Yeah, Scheibsmeyer. Miss S soon became her new name, and for a good reason. I think I speak for all of us when I say that on the first day of school, everyone learned who John Mason was. We were all barely 5 foot, and he was already like 6'1". And still to this day, he towers over everyone. Back then, we were all so mean to each other. No one was safe, not even the teachers. Dante Pickney and Matthew Dolan loved picking on Miss Roman so much that the day after she got her hair done, they told her she looked like a leprechaun. And then there was the time that Weston Thompson got mad at Coach Germain and flipped him the bird when he turned around. But he got caught by Miss Egan and had to spend time in silent lunch. And who could forget how we all came together to plan the best food fight in history for the last day of school in 8th grade. If you couldn't guess it already, it didn't happen. The administration found out, and for the last 2 weeks of school, we had to eat lunch in our classrooms. When we entered high school, we probably thought it would be extremely different, but it really wasn't. In elementary school, the cool kids skipped monkey bars. In high school, the cool kids skipped class. In middle school, they snuck outside for lunch. In high school, we snuck in someone's car to go out for lunch. And coloring never left. It was just in Miss Hancock's class. Naps didn't leave either. It was in boulders. And if you guys remember sophomore year, the last day was absolutely terrible. It was storming like crazy, and everyone just wanted to go home and get out of the rain. Then they told us that we had to stay in the hallways because there was a tornado. We stayed at the school on the last day for an extra 2 hours. High school overall wasn't terrible though. We became close to one another and we got to experience new things. Homecoming, prom, pep rallies, and what felt like a forever losing streak for our football players. We were always lucky to win one game for the season, but this year things changed in our favor. We won all but one game. It was an amazing turnaround. Not only did we win 53-7 for our homecoming game, but Damian Braswell and Emily Miranda stole everyone's heart as they were crowned homecoming team and queen. Homecoming was great, and prom was absolutely amazing. There wasn't a girl at prom who didn't slay. And for the first time ever, everyone complimented everyone else for looking good. Ernest Brown and Madison Jackson left with those crowns. And who could forget pep rallies? We were always the class to make them fun. Freshman year, someone threw stink bombs everywhere. Sophomore year, we threw balls at the cheerleaders. Junior year, we were trying to figure out who could drop it the lowest, Sarah Hire or Dean Jackson. Sarah would hit the splits, and Dean Jackson would twerk, praying that he wouldn't split anything. In senior year, we won the Spirits Day. We had everything in our hands. We ruled the school at that point. High school was an amazing experience, but I don't think you guys realize how hectic it was for us. We feared for our lives at least twice a day. The most dangerous place in the school was the parking lot. I'm no math genius, but the odds of being hurt in that parking lot was way too high. Apparently, the class of 2016 was best known for the worst drivers. Keanu Robinson. If you don't learn to go the right way, you're going to hurt someone. Don't deny it, because on Friday, you almost hit the only other moving car in the parking lot. And Brianna Mosley. Let that lead foot off the gas. I know we're in the South, but you're not a NASCAR driver. She literally took 0 to 100 to a whole different level. Taya Barrett, Savannah Eldridge. I'm just glad you guys made it out okay. I'm about to tell you guys my personal favorite memory from high school. And not many people know about this one, which is a shame because it's absolutely hilarious. My sophomore year, my English teacher was Miss Kim Yana. We had a substitute one day, and the whole class moved from the classroom to the computer lab. I went to the restroom during this transition and forgot my bag in the classroom. When I went to walk back to the classroom, the lights were all shut off and the door was locked. I looked through the window, and one person was in there. If you guys look to your left, there's probably a kid who's beat red right now because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Charles Sutherland. He was standing on top of a desk with his shirt off, waving it around as he was videoing himself. The substitute walked out of the lab and got mad that I was in the hall and started walking towards the door. And this is the first time I've noticed I had an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other. Because Charles and I, we've always had a terrible relationship with each other. We fought all the time. And as the sub was walking closer, I was hearing, knock on the door, make sure Charles doesn't get in trouble. And then in the other ear, I was hearing, no, don't say a word, this is going to be funny. But I ended up doing the right thing, and I knocked on the door. I scared him half to death, but no one saw. But wait, it gets even weirder. Afterwards, I asked him about it, and he said he was sending it to his sister. Alright, okay. Let's get serious. There's a line from one of Billy Joel Swan's piano that says, "You're so smart, tell me why you're still so afraid." And we are smart, and we are afraid. We're not leaving our friends, but we're leaving our family. These aren't people we've just seen for a year or for 4 years. These are people that we have seen every day since first day of kindergarten in 2003. The people we share the stage with aren't just our friends, they're family. We've been through so much together, and we've always been there for each other. We were there for each other when the best and the worst things happened to us. We've had heartbreaks, we've been overwhelmed, and we've experienced the loss of people we would look up to. Singers like Prince, Michael Jackson, and Whitney Houston. Actors like Paul Walker, Ryan Dunn, and Robin Williams. We lost our mothers, our fathers, our siblings, and sadly 2 of our own. Devin Williams and Antonio Bostic. Though God took these people out of our lives, He blessed us with these people and they gave us the strength to move on when we were hurting the most. We're all a family. A huge, crazy, dysfunctional family, but we're a family. I know these people will do great things and I'm proud to call them my family. But no matter where they end up in life, I want them to remember where they started. I hope to see you all soon. This is my personal congratulations, good luck, and stay safe to you all.